Liza. Hey, Liza.
Oh, God.
Who is this?
It's
Come
the
over to
douchebag
the
at the window. That's who it is. Alright, let's go see who's at the fucking window. Hello, hello.
Oh, it's only you. You scared me half to death.
Who else it would it have been?
What do you need?
I have some business from the Countess to discuss with you.
At this hour?
Would you kindly invite me in?
No,
The window is already open. Why the formalities?
because he can't.
Have you not read about this in your vampire stories? We can't come into someone else's chambers unless we are invited.
Sounds tedious.
Sounds rather tedious. It must make it much more complicated to hunt.
Yeah.
Believe you me, if we could only avoid this rule, most of our
damn
kin
it.
wouldn't be so skinny.
Stop it.
So,
Stop improving
will you
your
let me in or
relationship with
not?
him. Tease him? I want the... What do I get in return? Just invite him in.
That's
I don't want
right.
to flirt with him. I don't
Come
want
in,
to flirt with
please.
him. Don't want it happening. Gotta go all the way the fuck over there? Okay, I don't stink that much. I'm only freshly dead. What's up?
Nice place you got yourself over here.
Thank you.
The good doctor must want to keep you comfortable.
The doctor has been very kind.
See, cold calculation, bargaining, even extortion, that I understand. The intentions are clear. Kindness is where I get suspicious.
Yeah, I know I didn't like you. Agree to disagree.
I, for one, believe in people's good nature.
Shit, I kind of don't, though.
What's even
I
the
just don't
point
like
to
him.
live otherwise?
Believe what you must, Liza. But in my experience, people tend to disappoint much more often than not.
That is accurate.
In any case, you're not here to discuss human character, are you?
That's very true. Let's cut to the chase. Countess would like you to run a quick errand for her, and if everything goes well, she will be very grateful.
I'm only freshly dead and she's already got me doing chores.
What's the favor?
There's this young couple in town, Evgeny and Anastasia.
Okay.
More importantly, they are related to the new mayor, Savely Skortsov. I think Evgeny is his second nephew or whatnot. No matter. According to our sources, the mayor occasionally stores important documentation in their house.
So I'm a ninja now?
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Seriously?
You don't want me to rob their house, do you?
That's a rather tactless way to put it.
It's a very literal way for me to put
Countess would
it.
simply like you to retrieve said documentation.
That I don't have ownership of.
Before you say anything, remember that she allowed your conversion to be completed and virtually saved you from death.
Maybe I wanted to die. You ever think about that, hussar? No
That shouldn't be a
problem.
problem.
Splendid. All you need to do
I wanted
is to
nihilism.
befriend Anastasia or Evgeny and get invited into their house.
Oh, that's why we need to get... Okay, they're sending me. I was like, how the fuck am I going to sneak into their house? I got to get
Then
invited.
You can
Yeah.
enter any time and get what you need without them ever finding out.
Okay.
And how do I know it's them?
He's a hotshot poet, and she is one of those sensitive artistic types. What else?
Okay.
Oh, they are both blondes. I always found that peculiar.
Okay.
Where should I
Evgeny?
look for Evgeny?
Evgeny?
Let's see. He is a mediocre poet who, surprise, surprise, enjoys an occasional shot of vodka.
Can't blame him.
I would start your search at Arbon's Literary Salon.
Oh, sweet. Okay. What about Anastasia?
What else can you tell me about Anastasia?
Anastasia. That's what I meant to say.
Not much, although I do often see her going in and out of the church.
You go to church.
He sees
No.
people.
But the roof of it is my favorite spot in town. I'd like to smoke there on
Yeah.
occasion.
He didn't say I saw her at my church. He said at the church. All right, documents. What are the
kind
documents?
of documents am I looking for?
All I can say to you right now is that you'll know them when you'll see them.
That's not helpful.
That's not very helpful.
That's not helpful.
That will have to do.
Okay, alright, I got it.
I think I've got it from here.
Remember, just befriend one of them and get an invitation to their house.
What about befriending both of them?
This will come in handy when you'll have to hunt, too. I'll check in a few days and see where you're at.
Okay. We gotta go woo some people.
Almost forgot. Here's a little something for incidentals.
Thank you.
Ooh, I
Enjoy
got
your new
money.
I'll see you around.
Countess' bio has been updated. Well, Hussar's bio has been updated. What's my nihilism at? 6. Nice. Ugh, 19 humanity. Bleh. Humanity. Oh, I have available points. Ooh. Yeah, let's put that all into writing and literature. I'm going to be going to the literary salon. I can't read anything, right? Spoonful of honey, workaholic, drinks are on me. Ooh. Have an introductory chat with Dr. Volkov, visit Arbon at her salon. And then the main quest is parasites and sycophants. Wow, okay. Becomes friends with Evigeny or Anastasia by June 14th. Okay. And it is... what day? I don't know what day it is. Oh, shit. What? Calendar. Oh, it's the 12th. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, cat. I can have a relationship. Status undead. The cat's undead too? What? When did I meet the cat? Okay, anyway. Alright, new objectives. I can't really...
Too bad I can't see my reflection in mirrors anymore. I wonder if I will one day forget my face.
There's paintings. Whatever. I'll save again, I guess. I don't need to change or anything. I guess it's bedtime?
I should check out the general store for more room decor.
Oh, yeah, no, I left this. Okay. How do I... No, not that! Go, touch the bed! Yes, ready to end the day. Yeah. Do need a drink soon, though. Ooh, yeah, my blood's at half done. It says dusk again. Dusk, dawn. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm so glad I saved. I'm so glad I saved because I am a fool and I just wasted an entire day. Nani the fuck? Okay, cool. Dusk. I can leave. Provincial garb? Yeah. Off I go. I don't know why. I didn't realize it was the new day. Hello?
Dr. Volkov, may I have a word?
Mushy mushy.
Come in.
Hey buddy, I got a quest in my inventory called Alcoholic. Do you have a problem with consumption?
What should I work on today?
Nothing, apparently. Okay, I wanted to talk to the dude.
Welcome, Miss Morozova. Appreciate you coming over straight away.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Is a highly important quality in a doctor.
Oh, you mean in the day, right?
I trust you had a restful night? Or rather, day, I suppose.
Same thing. Yes, thank
I did.
you.
Thank you. Never thought that sleeping in a coffin would be so comfortable.
Yes, well, we have a lot to cover, don't we? Where would you like to start?
I'd love to start with my medical duties, if you don't mind. You mentioned you might have some tasks
Give
for
me stuff to do.
I most certainly do. As of last month, the only other doctor in the area passed away, God rest his soul.
Rip.
Not that he was that much help. Human medicine has always been a step behind.
as opposed
But
to
I admit,
supernatural
with most
medicine?
of my time spent on new research, the work did start to pile up.
Hmm.
There is some administrative and patient work I'd like you to take care of. Is this something you think you can handle?
Basic. What about the research,
Perhaps my
though?
skills could be better applied to the research.
Yeah.
May I ask what is it about?
No.
Oh! What the fuck, dude?
I mean, not at the moment.
Huh?
It's strictly confidential, and I need to see it through on my own for the time being. Do
Okay.
you remember the woman who was here when you arrived?
Yeah, she invited me
Of
over for
course.
tea.
Faina, isn't it?
That's right. As your first assignment, I'd like you to pay her a home visit and look over the bite spot on her neck.
Is she one of the people who
I've
knows?
observed some curious rashes around tick bites in my time. I don't exactly know if there's a correlation,
Oh,
but best to make sure she's doing well.
not vampire
She
bites,
lives in
it's
our
tick
building,
bites.
so shouldn't be much trouble anyway.
Yeah.
Will do.
Splendid. As for the rest of the tasks, you'll find them all in the journal on my desk.
Gotcha.
Feel free to borrow my medical bag and use the lab as needed. I myself am particularly proud of my lab's blood testing instruments.
Ooh.
I dare say they are far ahead of any mortal medical equipment.
It's a little bit cocky, don't you think?
To more material matters, your allowance will be distributed gradually as you progress.
What? I actually get paid?
Understood. I'll get to it then.
Looking forward to tracking your progress. A doctor's work is never done.
Okay.
Hope all is well.
Everything's fine. Why is this a romance option? Why can I romance the doctor? Whatever.
May I
I'll
ask
ask.
how you were turned?
See where this goes.
As your sire, I do owe you my story,
Ha!
but I have to warn you, it's a rather gruesome one.
It can be
You
as
sure
worse as
you'd like
mine,
to
I'm
hear
sure. Yes, please.
After my time in the Countess's basement, I don't think much could shock me.
I
Well,
beg to differ,
if you
but
must know. It was a feral that attacked me and my wife at the time, Clara.
oh,
It struck our carriage one night as we were travelling through the woods coming from a party.
A feral?
A vampire that has been driven mad by their lust for blood.
oh.
I didn't realize such creatures existed outside of folklore.
You didn't think vampires existed a few days ago either, so
They're a cautionary tale of what can happen to us if one overindulges for years on end. It all happened in the blink of an eye.
Jesus Christ.
As I recall, the vehicle turned over and we both tumbled to the dirt. He feasted on Clara first and bled her dry.
And then only left you half.
So, what happened next?
Well,
Oh, shit, my bad.
in any case, his appetite must have somewhat subsided. Still, it wasn't enough for the beast, so he sunk his teeth into my neck. Suddenly, a blind rage
Ooh.
overcame me, and I bit off part of his ear.
Yo, go doctor.
Immortal being or not, I can tell you with certainty he didn't like it one bit.
The exchange of blood. That's
I
how they
can
get
imagine.
turned.
That must have snapped him out of his frenzy. He looked around as if just awoken, observed what he'd done, and rapidly retreated.
Well, I wonder if we get to meet him.
Somehow, I managed to get home by morning, but the nightmare didn't end that night.
You returned.
You must have swallowed some of his blood when you bit him, and...
Precisely. You must have read about the turning ritual in human folklore.
Somewhere, probably.
Well done. All kinds of knowledge tends to come in handy from time to time, even silly fairy tales.
These silly fairy tales came from some kind of truth, whether it was a lesson to be learned, cautionary tale, or actual creatures.
What happened after you returned?
We'll talk more about this some other time, perhaps.
Okay.
There's much work we must attend to now.
Of course.
Sure. Liza may remember this in the future. Can I ask you more
Liza.
questions? Shit, that's not what I meant to do.
Elizabeth,
Lizaveta.
Dr. Volkov, I have some questions.
Yeah, how
I'd
did
like
I
to
get
ask
turned?
about my situation, if that's all right.
Yeah, how was I turned?
It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
that is correct.
But
Why are you so hesitant?
I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Liza, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you.
Did you push me in front of a carriage or something?
As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
Include me in your research.
However,
However, in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche. I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
If it ever resurfaces.
great. No one will tell me anything.
Trust me, this is for your own good. I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death, and I didn't make that choice lightly. I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
I love how sassy you can make Lisa, though.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on
It's a
the night of my
constant
awakening.
or a contract.
I check it
Concentration.
myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar.
Oh, he doesn't know what it is?
That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that causes a bond. Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
It's otherworldly nonsense? That is the most bullshit science way to look at it. There's no such thing as otherworldly nonsense. It has its own the basis in reality and laws. That's what a true scientist would say.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but that being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity.
What kind of
Depending on
entity? I have
that
no
entity,
fucking
it could
clue.
be rather harmless, or
We're screwed.
Or
not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
Nope, didn't even say a word.
no. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
The sucky thing is that she did this bond contract with whatever entity it is, and she would have been let out of that room at some point. Like, she was freaking out, and she didn't know if she was stuck in there or not. But, like, they would have gotten her out. They just didn't know that she woke up too early, so she made a bond for fucking nothing. Dot. Okay, move on. Other?
Well,
Oh, who lived here before me?
I was wondering about the vanity.
Oh, it was probably his wife's. Lisa?
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was even there. Would you like me to cover it with something?
No, it's nice.
I know some of us don't like to be reminded of our condition that way.
Oh, it's not that. I just wanted to ask who lived there before me. Presumably a human lady?
Hitting a sore spot.
Well, if you must
Oh,
know,
never
it
mind.
used to be my daughter's room.
Oh,
Your daughter?
Yes, however, it's been vacant for quite some time now.
how long has he been a
I
vampire?
feel right to have all that space unused, so it's a good thing that it finally serves a purpose. Again. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Not your tragic as fuck past, preferably.
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about this now. Maybe I should ask another time.
Or ask him right now. We could be an asshole.
It must be an interesting position, being a vampire doctor and treating humans.
I suppose it is. But like with everything else, give it enough time and you'll get used to it. In a way, I'm sort of a link between the two groups. I have insight into humanity that our kind tends to lose touch with, as well as knowledge that humans don't accumulate due to, well, death.
They got a limited amount of time.
What do you do when you have to explain fang marks on bodies?
New medical technique.
That's not nearly as much of an issue as one would think. Tell the humans it's a snake bite, and nobody bats an eye. Oldest trick in the book.
Creative.
Talk about snake oil.
I'm quite enjoying my room. Thank you again for your hospitality. I've never had a space to myself before.
Very pleased to hear that.
Since it
Didn't
seems that
she
I'm here
have a light
indefinitely,
little brother?
would you mind if I maybe decorate it a bit? Make it more my own?
Yes. Yes, of course. Perhaps the room could use a caring touch after all these years.
Oh, he still wants to hold on to
There's a general
his
store between
daughter.
the church and the salon. You can try ordering some new items there.
Wait.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'll make sure to stop by.
All right. I think that's all we can ask him. Stuff on the
What
desk?
should I work on today?
Bam, or not? He said, oh, here. Okay. Examined Fina. Analyze and sort the doctor's patient records. Okay. Purchase a pack of fresh bandages from the general store to refill the inventory. Okay. We can do that, and then we can go examine Fina. But I would like to go examine Fina and then go off to the literary salon. Possibly. Ooh. Oh, we could also read. That would be nice.
Doctor's medical bag. It holds everything I need in case of an emergency.
Pick it up. Nice. Medical bag was out of his inventory. Sweet. Thank you for leaving that right by the door, because otherwise I would not have found it.
Can't put a cloth on this one. Would only raise questions. Makes for a strange reality check every time I come back home.
Like, hey, by the way, you're still dead. So, get used to that, why don't you? Hippity hoppity hoopity hoo. Down the stairs it go. Is this her unit?
This must be where Faina lives.
What is that? Why are there animal heads? Why did the camera pan over there? What is in that corner?
Good
Kitty!
evening.
Kitty
I'm
baby!
Dr. Volkov's new apprentice. He sent me over to check in on you.
I know
Oh shit, is
who
now a
you
good time?
are, Liza. Of course. Come, have some tea with me.
The cat's a vampire?
I always brew too much. Eyes bigger than my stomach, I guess.
Yeah, same. Yes.
Yes, please. I could use a little break. Thank you.
Kitty, I want to go pet the cats.
Oh, it smells heavenly.
It's juniper, my favorite. With a spoonful of honey, nothing beats it.
I don't think I've ever had juniper tea.
Try some. Tell me what you think.
You weren't kidding. It reminds me of the times my mother would make tea for my brother and me when we were little.
No, she does have a little brother.
Sounds lovely, dear.
It was. Although, I don't think it was about the tea itself. More about the little plates she poured it in for us instead of cups.
Aww.
We can certainly arrange that if you'd like.
I like Fina.
That's all right.
Or
Thank
Faina.
you. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll start missing them even more.
Poor dear. Did the work take you far from home?
You could say that.
Further than I expected, that's for sure. For some reason, I just feel like telling her everything.
Maybe don't.
I should change the subject before I say something I shouldn't.
Yeah. Are you from around here?
Are you from around
I should have
here,
asked about the
Faina?
cat. Damn.
Oh, no, dear. I happened to wander quite a bit before I settled here.
Oh.
Although, I reckon I've stayed
So,
in this
I totally
town
saw that
longer
route
than
arrow.
you've been alive.
Any advice?
Anything I should know about life here?
Let's see. For one, the townsfolk tend to be up quite late around these parts. Sort of a local quirk. They say it goes way back.
So vampires have been in the area for a while. Gotcha.
Not sure how it started, but most places tend to stay open well into the night. I was always a night owl myself, so that never bothered me. But darkness and danger go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Danger?
Lots of temptation, whether you seek it or not.
What you talking about, Grandma?
It's like my mother used to say, little dove. Keep your heart open, but your mind sharp.
She sounds like a wise woman.
Oh, she was, dear. Much wiser than I'll ever be, anyway.
Where have you lived?
And where have you lived before?
Many places, sweetheart. Oh, far too many places.
Okay, move on. Can't talk about the cat. Cat!
Is that your cat over there? What's his name?
No, I could never tame that one. He's too much of a free spirit. Comes and goes as he pleases. Always a surprise.
Wait, can we only shapeshift into bats, or can we shapeshift into any animal? 'Cause it said that he was an undead, right?
How rude of him.
Hey, he's a cat.
He's so handsome that I don't mind. Never gave him a name, though.
I want to ask about the cat again.
Do you live here all by yourself?
I wouldn't say I'm all alone. My plants always keep me company.
Oh.
From time to time, that handsome gentleman in the armchair pays me a visit.
The kitty baby.
And if ever I'm in trouble, I have some lovely neighbors to bother.
I wonder if the cat is a vampire that was like in love with Faina when she was younger.
I'm
And
never
so,
alone.
Just
Not
checking up on
really.
her. All right, checkup
Well,
time.
As nice as this has been, we should probably start the examination.
I'm gonna be so sad if they kill Faina. I already really liked Petra, and they killed him off immediately. Okay.
So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking. The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
I feel that.
Didn't think it was that warm outside. But then again, maybe I just haven't spent enough time in my new body.
Anyway, I say there's no such thing as bad weather. To each their own.
It seems like there's nothing worrisome on your neck. Still, if you notice anything, make sure to let me or the doctor know.
Of course, dear.
Notice fever.
Huh. It seems like you do have a mild fever.
Anything I should worry about?
Yeah.
This may be a great opportunity to use Dr. Volkov's experimental lab equipment.
Just run some quick tests. Because a fever can be super, super simple, but it also could be the very first symptom of something a lot more serious.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but just in case, let's take a blood sample, shall we?
Because your fever is essentially your immune system saying, hey, there is a foreign body in our system. We need to raise the temperature to kill it off. And makes you feel like shit. But it's the first sign that something is not going well.
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Take fever seriously.
Just relax. It will only hurt for a second.
Great. A blood sample Liza took from Faina.
Perfect. Now, have some more tea and a nice rest. I'll take this to the laboratory.
Thank you for stopping by, dear.
Nice.
I should be going. Might I stop by again sometime to check in on you?
And the cat.
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Thank you for the tea again. It was delicious.
You bet your ass. If I lived next to this woman, I would be going over to her place to
You're
fucking
welcome, little dove.
go see the kitty.
Come again soon.
Totally. He left me. What is this? You found 1 out of 21 scattered painting pieces.
The air in this flat smells different, fresher than in the rest of town. I think it must be the plant's way of paying Faina back for her devotion.
That's not how that works. You guys ever
Faina's
seen that
plants
video
are so well kept.
of
She almost treats them like they are her equals.
that guy tried to figure out how many plants you would need to recycle the air of one human being, one adult human being. So he locked himself in like this airtight room with snake plants and algae, and he experimented to see like his CO2, the CO2 levels in the room, the oxygen levels, to see if the plants and the algae could combat his like, not discharge, what's the word, him exhaling CO2, see if it could clean the air fast enough. Fascinating video. It's like an hour long or something, but like, just look up like how many plants does it take to survive in one room, and he's like in this box or something. I watched it a while ago. Anyway, spoiler alert if you want to. Doesn't work.
I'm all right, dear, thank you. Just feeling a little weary today.
Oh, glad to hear.
Glad to hear you're doing better. Sounds like it wasn't anything serious after all.
Thanks for checking in, dear.
Of course. All right.
Have a restful night.
I
sweetheart.
actually wanted to look at your plants, but talking with you works too. Oh, do I have to go around? Did she just have... Okay. I for a second thought that the tea dispenser, the water dispenser on her table was an urn, and I realized I am a fool.
And just like that, he's gone. I hope I'll get to see you again, my elusive buddy.
No. It's a kitty. Okay. Find the cat. Well, I wanted to go down here and check this fucking area.
Faina must be the one that keeps things looking nice around here. I bet Dr. Volkov wouldn't remember to take care of flowers to save his life.
Probably. Alright, hello? Okay, we got the painting. I wanted to see...
It's a storage room for the building. That's also where packages are delivered for tenants to pick up.
Okay. Why is there a dead rat on the ground then?
No mail for me this time.
Okay.
It's a storage room.
I already saw that. I know. I want to go to the literary salon. And did I fly there? And I walked there. Why is there broken windows? What the fuck? Oh, hello. How goes you? Can I not speak with you? This must be Arbin's literary salon then.
Perched upon a rotting barrow, my eyes survey the fallow field. Where once the wheat grew tall and narrow, now crops bestow a paltry yield. The bitter wind turns lakes to stillness, no saplings in the frozen earth. The farmer's wife now writhes with illness as embers die upon the hearth. See how in the forest hollow the firewood it gathers moss, while in the tavern, ripe with sorrow, the farmer drinks to his great loss. Now raise a toast to her, my brother, nature shall we never scorn. Though often a tempestuous mother, we may yet see the summer's dawn.
Bravo!
I hate that. That was actually good. I saw that he was reading poetry. I was like, oh god, what kind of like douchebag are we gonna deal with? And I actually like paid attention to that poem. That was actually really fucking good. Snaps to that.
Thank you kindly, dear friends.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
I presume you are the famous Evgeny Skortsov?
I don't know how famous I am, but I certainly am him. And whom do I owe the pleasure?
I'm Liza,
Liza.
the doctor's new recruit. I was looking around and came in here just in time for the poem. Is that something new?
Enchanté, Liza. The poem is actually
Enchanté.
from my old book. I'm having a bit of writer's block recently.
No, rip. I miss poetry writing. I used to do a lot of it. It's a very, very good way of getting out my excessive
I'm
emotions.
sorry to hear that.
It's nothing that a nice drink won't cure.
What about your book?
You know, I happen to have read your poetry book recently.
Sure we did.
Have you? I am honored. And what did you think?
Derivative? Have to go. I just gotta leave. What does derivative mean? Hey Google, what does derivative mean? Imitative of the work of another artist. Oh, that's not good. And usually disapproved of for that reason. Basically copying.
It was brilliant.
I'll just compliment him.
Reminded me of early Byron. So passionate and brave.
Thank you. That's quite a compliment.
You're
You
welcome.
do know your poetry.
I don't.
Don't act too surprised, please.
You're right. My apologies.
Okay, she's like, hey, calm the fuck down.
I think such nice sentiment deserves a toast.
I'll drink to that.
Would you do a celebratory vodka shot with me?
Vodka isn't really something I drink nowadays.
I'll take a glass of wine, though.
You know that nobody actually likes vodka, don't you? It's designed to be terrible, to make you feel terrible.
Hey, I like vodka. I like the platinum vodka, but I also like vodka with other
That's
things.
why
'cause it
it's a
tastes
perfect
awful.
companion for your misery.
Wow. Okay. Are you like reading my inner thoughts?
After all,
Jesus.
isn't that why people drink in the first place?
Stop.
What a compelling pitch.
Yo, I love it
Advertising is what
though.
poets are really made for, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna cost me 5 blood? Yeah, no, let's
I
do
don't
it.
see why not. Let's share our misery.
To the art of poetry, may it continue to shape minds and move the human spirit.
Let's go.
Here, here.
Did that cost me 5 blood? It did. Okay.
Whew, that went down easy. Say, Liza,
Yeah.
perhaps you've rescued me from my writer's block.
Honey, the fuck?
I just might have a stroke of inspiration.
Okay.
Delightful news. Although I'm not sure I can take credit for it.
Nonsense. That's what muses always do. Inspire naturally, without even realizing it.
I will say, he's not as pretentious and as annoying as the other tortured artist stereotypes. Like, he seems like the type of guy that will crack jokes at his own expense, but is actually incredibly fucking depressed.
Why don't you come back another
Relatable.
night? You'll be my first audience and judge.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, you know what they say. The break is short between the first and the second shot.
Oh god.
I'll go chat with Arbin and get some more.
Oh, no, Be careful.
Good night, Evgeny. Be careful with your misery, companion.
God damn it, I need to stop being polite.
Don't worry, Liza. He and I are good friends.
Good to know. Alright, if you guys are enjoying the series, hit the like button because it super fucking helps me out. If you would like to watch another video, click one of these. Here's a playlist. All that good stuff. Maybe subscribe? Yeah, anyway. Bye!